I guess on my hair, she look all right. And with that actually sitting there like this creams, and I had to have them, sis. All 5 of them. Here, I just had, we're gonna discontinue it, but I had to pick up their book of shadows, honey. Color grade makes cheap fan, expensive breeze, good times. Wow, so serious. We recording, time to get started. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Torrence here, and in today's video, I wanted to talk to you all about a few items in my collection. When most people go into their collection, they talk about things that they have, they love, and things that you may have missed out on, or, you know, I think a big popular one is products that I'm glad I purchased. What I want to talk to you all about today is things that I personally, I am happy I have them. But if for any reason you missed out on these items, do not feel bad, honey. Everything here is things that I find beautiful, things I would not want to be without. But the makeup world has a tendency of putting things out and making you feel as if your collection will never be complete because you didn't grab one of these items. Now, some of those items I can understand because a lot of you all were telling me about how you really wish you would have grabbed the Natasha Denona Gold palette, and I can understand why many people wish they would have had that. But with every item I'm going to show you today, I truly love them. Like, I love these items. Most of them are literally out on display as display pieces, and that's usually what they're going to be for. I don't even think I've used most of them. We're going to say at least 90% of this stuff is unused because there's no reason to use it. So if you want to know exactly what items I have in my collection that fits that, go ahead and continue to watch. The thing is, I have no idea where I want to start, so we're just going to jump straight in and grab what I think is easily the one that fits that category the most. This right here. This is the original Beauty Blender. I believe this is called the Beauty Blender Red Carpet because it's just a red color. The thing is, when they first came out with these, I thought she was the most beautiful thing in the world. If you look closely, I'm going to see if she can get in there. They come together and make the shape of a heart. They aren't glued together or anything. It's just the mold that they're into brings the two tips to a close point and makes it look like a heart. This is nothing but 2 red beauty blenders. Came up to $40, and because it was like this, I thought she was beautiful. The main reason I got her is simply because I could afford her at the time. I remember when I first seen and heard about beauty blenders, I was like, $20? Who can afford that? When this came out, it was literally around the time where I was doing a little more work, had a few more coins, so just the simple fact that I could purchase it without thinking twice about it made it that much more special to me. The thing is, like, where's she at? Right here. I got another red beauty blender. Ain't never used it, ain't never touched it because I don't want. Right here is the Black Beauty Blender Pro because these are the ones I like the most. I used her today to do my makeup. I've collected a bunch of different beauty blenders, and to me, once you find that one color that you like that works the best, ain't no point of going back and forth. I know they say it's just the color that changes, but I feel as if with the color change comes a texture change, and nothing works like the black ones. So to know that I bought this years ago just so I could have her as a collector piece, and then turned around when they brought her back out as individual and put her in here, I still ain't tried. Well, no, I used one, didn't like her, so now they all just sit there looking stupid. So if for any reason you missed out on this limited edition little heart set, do not feel bad, honey. They brought them back as individuals, so you didn't even have to spend the full $40 to get that set. You could have bought 2 blue ones, 2 green ones, 2 anything, and brought them together yourself, honey. But I'm someone who got it. I don't feel bad about it. But anytime other people sit there, oh, I wish I could have got that, honey, save your $40. You could take any of your 2 favorite sponges and make that, or like I said, get the 2 blue ones. Those are sapphire. That's my birthstone. I'd rather have that, but ain't no point in wasting it because I know I want that black one. Another thing, this here. This was the Disney and I believe Makeup Revolution Pro collab with the Aristocats. Look at this Marie paw brush, honey. She is so cute to me. I absolutely love kitties and I love kabuki brushes. And the fact that this little brush is in the shape of a cat's paw is too cute to me. Like, look at her, honey. The thing is, she is not a practical brush. The fact that she has this little divot here and it's, you know, slanted here means more than likely this is not going to give you the most even and most, you know, beautiful blend with anything. I mean, you could use her for powder, you could use her for blush, but she's a display piece. She was bought, she was sold to us for those who just generally think Marie is just the cutest little, softest little cat in history. I know she's not real, but I have Marie memorabilia, and this was something else I had to add to the collection because I'm like, look at her. I have cat blushes and things that I've never used because I just think kitties are beautiful. Some people are dog people. I ain't got nothing against dogs. They just not like cats to me. And so this was another brush where I believe you may even be able to still get her. But I think she was only about $5 to $10. Some people didn't get her. And if you missed out on this brush, you only missed out on something that was just a cute display piece. It's not like I'm about to just sit there and be like, okay, one day I want to add on a little bit. No, I'm not going to ever use this because I would be wasting my time. But she is just so pretty. Trying to think, what's another brush item do we have? Do we have another brush over here? No, we're going to switch up to these lipsticks. Now, I am somebody who genuinely prefers lip gloss. I feel it's a little more comfortable. I can apply it a little easier. Let's say if I don't have a mirror, I know I can just take a gloss, swipe it on, and keep moving. I really prefer to have a lip liner and a mirror whenever I'm adding a lipstick. But I bought a few of these just to say I bought them, just because I was out here spending money trying to get something fancy. The first one, this is called Gold Shimmer number 224 Burberry Kisses. This is a hydrating lip color. Just because she was Burberry and she had this little gold packaging on it, I had to have her. I had to have her. The packaging on this is absolutely stunning. But after that, the thing is, I initially got her thinking she's a lip gloss. She's much more like a shimmery tinted lip balm. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. This on the inside is just as pretty. Like, you can see it even has that embellishing on the outside. She's gorgeous. But think to yourself, with this color being this bright and this gold, where am I going wearing this shade? Who needs a pale gold lip balm in the shape of a lipstick? I've never even swatched it because just looking at her, I can tell. Baby, no. There's nothing I'm ever going to be able to do with this but tell the world that I spent too much money on a Burberry lipstick. When I think about it, I'm like, Torrence, you really should have got that red shade because the red is something, even though I'm afraid to wear, I could have honestly worn. But a pale gold shimmery lip balm, the packaging is beautiful. And when she just catches the light and she sit there, she's amazing. But one day, this thing is going to go bad and I'm going to be mad that I wasted my money and probably never even tried her. It says she's made in Italy and everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm quite sure the formula is nice. But once again, pale gold lip balm. When I'm going for lip balm, I need something hydrating. I need something that lets my natural lip color come through. This is something more than likely I would have to pair on top of a lipstick or under a lip gloss, and it's no point. So if you missed out on this one, you really didn't miss much because I don't see what skin tone would find this flattering on the everyday wear. Maybe for something editorial, maybe for something over the top like a party, but to spend that much money on a Burberry lip gloss, and I'm like, I don't even know how much this costs, but I'm going to put it in the description bar because I know I still got the email from when I bought this. Another lipstick. Personally for me, everybody not going to feel the same. If you feel as if they are worth the money, that's on you. But this here is the Tom Ford lip color in the shade 01 Orchid Soleil. I think out of every lipstick tube I have, this may genuinely be the prettiest. When I tell you, Tom Ford usually does his lipstick bullets in a plastic tubing, But this one has like a rose gold container with a gold trim. Oh my goodness, sis. When I tell you, I bought this just for the container because once upon a time, I used to buy Tom Ford just because he was Tom Ford. We over that, and when I sit back and I think about it, this thing sold out so fast, honey. It sold out so fast. And a lot of people were hurt that they didn't get it. But what I'm telling you is it's just like the Burberry one. You think you're going to get you a lipstick, but to me, she's much more like a cream bomb. And I'm sitting here looking at her like, honey, she got a gouge in the side of her. I'm checking all my nails like, did you gouge her today? I don't think I did. I don't recall doing it. But honey, she's like a rose gold lip balm. Look at this color here. She's cute, but when you look at how pale and how icy and how shimmery that is, who's going to really wear that but someone who has a much more fairer skin tone than myself? Once again, I got her just trying to be bougie, trying to get something limited edition, and I just wanted something from Tom Ford that was different because I knew this was a brand I could not afford to just be going in every week buying something different. And I had other lipsticks from him, like this is what his normal bullet lipstick tubing looks like. The normal gold with the brown. It's really beautiful, really pretty, and I think this may be the only full-size lipstick in his normal packaging that I have. This one here is in the shade 09 First Time, but this is one that I've actually worn many times before because it's a matte and it's a neutral shade. You can wear this on a regular basis, so I didn't mind buying this in his normal packaging. Another one that I have is in his limited edition white gold packaging. This is in the shade 01 Purple Noon. Another color that I did not wear yet, but once again, this is something that is still a true full opacity lipstick. And even though I'm not the biggest color of purple lipsticks, I don't mind wearing them sometimes with a purple look. And for me personally, I think a purple matte lipstick seems a little more wearable than a gold or rose gold lip balm. It's just for me, I either want something extremely sheer and high gloss or something really opaque and matte. And with these, it's just like they're cute and all, but out of all of them, the two limited edition ones are the ones that just have pretty packaging and colors I would never wear. The permanent one that looks basic is the one that I get the absolute most use out of. So if you did not get any limited edition color from Tom Ford, don't feel bad. And hold on. Oh, honey, I don't know where that just came from. And you feel like he got a friend with him. That'd be the one bad thing about these uncut videos. Once we turn the camera on, honey, we don't turn it off. You're going to get it all live in color, honey. Right here. What else were we talking about? We can pull these to the side. Oh. This one here. I am someone who personally loves body powders. I think they are just so sophisticated, so beautiful, so elegant. Growing up, it was one of the things I saw my mother do in her hygiene regimen. Most people, you see, they get their little baby powder in that little white plastic container, shake it in their shirt, keep going. My mother always had loose powders and puffs everywhere so she could dust hers on, and I just thought that was the prettiest thing ever. The thing is, all powder puffs ain't necessary and worth the money. Two of them that I got, I absolutely love. But if you missed them, don't feel bad. They both from Fenty Beauty. The first one was the Rose on Ice Fairy Bomb. Look at how cute this container is, honey. It has a rose gold metallic sheen to it. And it has the sticker on the back so that you can know that it was closed. But what I do is I just tilt it open and keep that sticker there so it don't peel off. And when you open her up, look at that pretty puff there, honey. I never take the puff out because I'm scared of dropping her and having the powder come out. But it comes with a shimmery rose gold body powder. And I did not want to damage this at all. I just thought she was so pretty that I did not want to use her. So I bought a second one, cut her open, put her in this little jar here. So now I have this one. But anytime I want some of that rose on ice, all I have to do is unscrew her And look at that color there. There's plenty of it right here, honey. Like, and I want to close this up before I accidentally drop her and catch an attitude. But the thing is, I hardly ever use her. Where am I going where I need a shimmery powder on the body? She cute for a photo event. She cute if you know you about to wash her straight off. But the idea of getting in my vehicle with them black leather seats with glitter all over my body? No, ma'am. So you would think, Torrence, you've been collecting body powders for years and you hardly use them. You bought this one and you hardly use it. You're not going to get another one. Fenty Beauty came out with this one here, Candy Sparks. See how little cute she is? A miniature pom-pom inside of a Christmas ornament, honey. They was playing with my emotions and my pockets because my dumb self bought another one. And because I didn't want to go ahead and mess it up. Same thing. So now I got 2 puffs that I never used, brand new in the packaging, and bought 2 more to make sure that if I ever wanted to use the color, I can. But Candy Sparks is such a light color, like a light color, honey. Because the cap is covered. I can't use that. And she got like a slight pink reflective hue to her. But it ain't enough to make... Ooh. Yeah, we closing that, sis. See, I just tried to be nice and friendly. Baby, my thigh is covered in this powder now. So now I need me a makeup wipe. And we almost through with these makeup wipes, y'all. Y'all remember I told y'all I was not bad no more. But once I got sick, well, I didn't get sick. I broke my leg. I didn't have to use them quite as often, so I still got a few more left. But this right here, baby. See what color that white is on my skin. I am upset that I just spilled that. I managed to get away with that first color, and this second color is all over the place. I ain't gonna lie though, that sheen is pretty once you look at it though. Ooh. I know y'all sitting there like, baby, this is the most unprofessional video. How you gonna be uncut talking about makeup and you clean it up and everything else? Honey, it just ain't in me to ignore a mess. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be able to just sit right here and talk to y'all and know I got glitter and stuff all over my leg. It wasn't gonna happen. But let's get back into this. Some more things that I enjoy. But if you did not get it, do not feel bad. The thing is, as someone who used to be a freelance makeup artist, I'm not like the general public who goes in and buys makeup just because I like the brand or, you know, I like the formula or something. A lot of times I support makeup artists and models regardless of what brand they're working with, as long as I have nothing against the brands. One of those makeup artists is Jordan Liberty. I think that man is so amazingly talented and so gorgeous, it does not make sense. I remember coming across some of his work on Instagram and just thinking, oh my God, the makeup artist did their thing, the model did her thing, and the photographer did his as well. Imagine how I felt when I realized he was the photographer and the makeup artist. And I remember thinking like, wait, you can do both and be that good? You can do both and be that good. I was blown away. So from that point on, I told myself, if he puts his name on it, or if I see him working with it and I have the funds, I'm gonna try to get it. But one of those palettes I absolutely think is stunning. Stunning. But if you did not get it, do not feel bad. The Sigma Viper palette. This is one of those palettes that I put on my list. I'm going to make sure I leave that list right here for that video. For 12 older palettes that I want to use in 2021. And this is one of the palettes that I want to go ahead and use simply because I want to try to recreate just something that lets me know that Jordan Liberty did it. And I'm like, I've purchased this palette to support him and never created anything with it. This is what she looks like on the inside. And I'm telling you, she is truly a basic palette, even though she looked like a bunch of pop of colors. When you look at her, the first shade and the third shade are just neutral mattes. Shade number 5, which is a green, is a matte green. But for shimmers, you got a red, an off pink, and a blue. So it's not like individually you can't look at this palette and say, oh, I can't go to this palette and find this shade, or I can't go to this palette and find it. You can probably find all 6 of these shades. It's just that because Jordan Liberty did the artwork for the campaign, I had to have it. I had to have it. Problem is, I personally think this palette was a little overpriced, which is why it didn't sell quite so well, and many people were able to catch it on sale. But if you did not catch it at all, honey, do not feel bad. You have neutral mattes. You have a green matte. You have a shimmery blue, a shimmery. Anybody can find these colors. You don't need them all right here. But because Jordan Liberty put his name on it, I had to have it. And when I tell you, I love me some Jordan. Like them brushes right there, that white tube, that's the Jordan Liberty Sigma set. Most of these brushes up here are Sigma brushes. And I buy them because Jordan Liberty is always doing Sigma campaigns. He always do them. He just did I think the Cinderella campaign. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm waiting on it. Once I seen Jordan Liberty do it, they got my money. I did not need it. I didn't want it, but I got it on the way. Another thing. Remember, I told y'all, makeup artists and models, if I like what they do, I'm on it. I got to get it. One model who I would personally say isn't, a well-known household name for models, but I absolutely love his work. I think he is stunning. I can't remember. I think he just got the cover of Wonderland magazine wearing Balmain. I'll leave it right here. Mikhail. Baby, when I tell you that man is so fine and so talented, it don't make sense. Mikhail Evans is the reason why I have my NARS and the Nico Panda stuff I'm about to show you. Baby, first off, for the MAC and Nico Panda collection, who need lashes like this? Let me pull these closer so y'all can see these, because first I got it because I wanted something from the Nico Panda collection. But when you look at a pair of lashes like this that's blue at the base and black toward the ends, you like, baby, it's called Panda Lash. Don't nobody need lashes like this. I ain't never seen nobody use them. I ain't never wanted to use them. But because Mikhail was part of the campaign, I grabbed them just for that. What else did I get? Oh, my Nico Panda lip gloss. You see this one right here? He did that campaign, so I love this lip gloss. But the little tubing is that much better. And that little bear on the top, she gorgeous. Now, if you didn't get that lip gloss, you might have missed out on a little something. She was gorgeous. This little lashes, she was the one you could have skipped on. She ain't nothing. Don't nobody need that. From NARS, because once again, I am a huge collector of NARS. I think if only one makeup brand could survive on the planet, I would choose NARS to be it for me. Just because when it comes to formula, eyeshadows, brushes, things like that, I think they have it going. But one of the palettes that I love from them, it did not do quite as well as I thought it should. But because Mikhail Evans, because he was in the campaign, I got it. This is the NARS Make Up Your Mind palette. First off, look at how large she is. That was the first thing that got me, is because I don't recall them doing palettes this big. But then you get on the inside and you realize we have 4 face products and 8 eyeshadows. For me personally, I can make this work on my complexion. But you can only be around my complexion and maybe a little bit darker in order to get this to work. The lighter you are, I think the easier time you will have with the face products. I believe the eyeshadows will work on any complexion. But when you look at, like, which shade is that? I believe this here is Orgasm and this one here is Laguna. Those are 2 blushes and bronzers that are generally used on lighter shades. I personally prefer the deeper bronzer under Laguna. I believe it's called... What is it? I'm not sure, but I'll make sure I leave the words right here because I know I have it, but I don't have time to run over there. But this palette is absolutely stunning. And he did a smoky dark eye with it. You already know they had me. I love a black smoky eye, and even though this doesn't offer a black smoky eye, it was fabulous. And they came out with 3 different lipsticks for the brand at that time. And I really wasn't going to get them. But because he wore this particular shade, I picked up this one too. This is in the shade Tonka. A nice neutral shade. And she's pretty, honey. I didn't need this lipstick. And because she has much more of a berry tone to her, it's something I don't wear often. But I'm here to let you know, honey. If you missed out on any of these, whether it be this palette or this lipstick, you didn't miss out on much. Because one, this is just their, it's called just matte lipstick. Although the matte lipstick is nice, NARS has a formula called their Audacious lipstick. Honey, you can't tell me nothing about the Audacious formula. The formula, the packaging, the color variety, the longevity, the Audacious line is killing this line. So you didn't miss out on nothing. With this palette, once again, because the face products are geared easier toward a lighter skin complexion, I personally believe you didn't miss out on much if you're my complexion or deeper. With the eyeshadows, NARS has redone these shadows a million times. They have purples, they have dark neutrals. The only two shades I'm going to say really do stick out in this palette are these two shimmery shades here, and that's because I prefer a little shimmer and a little glitter in my eyeshadows. If you don't feel bad. But because Mikhail Evans, he did the campaign work, I had to have him. I absolutely love him, wouldn't want to get rid of him. But if you don't got him, honey, you're not missing out on nothing. Now this last set here, I personally believe if you didn't get it, you didn't miss much. The only reason you did is if A, you're a huge fan of the movie and you did not know that it was coming out. Other than that, you didn't miss much because I personally would have skipped everything. The thing is, growing up, my mother had 2 childhood movies that she absolutely loved that I was willing to watch. The rest, I used to always just be looking at her like, you really find this interesting? You not bored at all watching this? First one was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I almost said Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's the newer version. She loved Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The other one is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So when this collection came out, I had to have it, and I bought everything just because I love my mother. The first, the Ciate London and Jessica Rabbit palette. This was a collab with Ciate London and Jessica Rabbit. I believe even though they did put Who Framed Roger Rabbit all over everything, this here was a collection for packaging. I've never used any of it, and every time I watch another video of somebody else who did it, they all say the quality was trash, trash, trash. So if you missed out, honey, you just didn't waste your money. If you're a huge Jessica Rabbit fan, you may have wanted it, but everybody I told about it all skipped out on it. So I don't feel as if nobody missed out. But look at these colors on the inside. It's beautiful. To me, it says Jessica Rabbit, but the colors are so light and so fair that these mattes aren't going to work on my complexion. First, I want to give y'all a close-up of this right here. Like, ain't she a doll? Look at the way Jessica Rabbit is showing out, honey. Beautiful. Eyeshadows on the inside. You can see the shimmers look like they'll be pretty, but can't nobody wear those mattes. I'm trying to make sure I cover this up because y'all know I'm a one-man show, honey. I be trying to get everything going. But can't nobody wear those mattes in the crease, especially with my hooded eyes. Next up, they came up with a highlighter. It's called Roger Darling, and oh my God, that just sounds so cute. And when you look at it's a different design. Okay, see, I'm just not really paying attention to that. I want to cover my face up. Look at how cute that is there. Jessica is not playing with the girls. But on the inside, it's a pink toned highlighter. I can't do nothing with that. What my golden yellow tan skin gonna do with this pale pink highlighter? Nothing but enjoy the embossing, so that's all I do. Next up, you already know. I love body powders, body highlighters, but I barely use them. So why did I buy this huge body highlighter in Jessica Rabbit Multi Glow? Once again, falling in love with the packaging and just wanted something that reminded me of my mother. So the packaging on that is pretty. And look at that highlighter though, sis. I did not want to go in and use it because I did not want to mess up that embossing, honey. I would have been so hurt. Oh wait, let me turn it this way. I would have been so hurt to mess that up. But with that being much more of a pinky tone and all of that, or reddy tone, I couldn't use that. And then it came with this, a little Roger Rabbit puff. Honey, I did not want to get this dirty. There was no way you was going to pay me to get this thing dirty. And And I'm just looking at it. The last two pieces, honey, we're going to go ahead and do a quick switch because my camera is about to cut off and I need a few more seconds to get this going for y'all. So we're going to count down and y'all going to see how fast it's going to switch off. We should be back on already. I hurried up and clicked off on because I'm like, baby, we ain't done just yet. We got two more items to show y'all. This last one here is the Jessica Rabbit lipstick in the shade Jessica Rabbit. Container is beautiful. Beautiful, you hear me? Got her words on it, sparkly coloring. But because I'm not the biggest fan of red lipsticks, I swatched it when it came just to see what it's like. Because you know, Ciate got that, I believe it's like glitter flip, where she matte and sparkly on the outside. Let me see if I can cover my face up. She matte and sparkly on the outside. But once you put her on, I believe it enhances the glitter every time you press your lips. But because I barely wear red, I've just taken this and swatched it on the back of my hands and kept it going because I'm like, honey, we're not doing that. And the last thing, honey, I keep telling myself next time we go to the salon, we're going to go ahead and have them put it on just to see what she like. Look at this. A Jessica Rabbit red nail polish, honey. I don't wear nail polish. The only thing I get is clear. I think next time I go, I'm going to get a gel overlay just to see what it's like before I finally cut my nails off. Because I'm tired of gouging things, honey. Y'all see I got a little eyeshadow or a little lipstick right here on my nails right now. And I am tired of bumping into things, scratching things, doing things. When all 10 is here, I be just fine. Once one break, it throws the balance all the way off. This one thumbnail is gone. So now the other 9, it just feels weird and I want to cut them all off so I can get things back to even. But before we did all of that, I wanted to go ahead and say thank you for watching the video, honey. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below if for any reason you truly do feel as if you all might have missed out on anything that I posted. I truly do not believe any of this stuff is like really worth the money. Like everything I bought was truly for packaging. None of this stuff has been used, and when I tried it, I said, oh yeah, the quality makes it worth the money. It's not none of that, honey. I'm someone, I have a problem, honey. I love makeup. I love collecting it. I love using it. I love using it as decorative pieces. And, oh, I said that all ugly. I love using makeup as decorative pieces. And so, for me, everything I just showed y'all is all like a picture on the wall or a vase on the table. It is used as furniture and decoration, not as makeup. So I don't feel as if you missed out on anything, but I don't know what your collection is like. I don't know what your desires is like, but I've been rambling long enough. It is late at night. This is Sunday and it is already 11:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need to clean up. I need to upload this video because this goes up for you all tomorrow on Monday, and I'm not trying to fall behind on anything. So with nothing else, I hope you all remember to practice, continue to stay blessed, and until next time, goodbye, YouTube.